technology security consultant Peter Phillips joins us now. So the way around these sanctions, Peter, is it seems by going with cyber currencies, with crypto. Somehow I doubt it's that simple, but is it?
No, not really. I mean, we're talking about a large amount of money. Getting the crypto and moving money into it's easy, but moving hundreds of millions or billions of dollars is going to be pretty tricky. And that it's still doable, and it's still a way to bypass the sanctions, but doing it can be a large amount of work for them.
That's what I mean. It's time consuming, it's difficult, and I guess the markets would kind of know this would show up, right, that this is being done.
Yeah, unless they broke it up into hundreds of smaller transactions, which would be a large effort. And if you have enough money, you could probably get that done. But the market would see it, right? Even in the crypto world, they would know when these exchanges and you're trying to move that money and you're going to pay a lot in fees as well. It would be noticed fairly quickly.
Right. Do you think this could lead to more regulation for crypto?
I think the governments would love that, but I think, but likely, right? It's an excuse to say we need to regulate this more tightly. But the inherent nature of that, the currency itself, is made to be anonymous. But I do agree. Yeah, I think it'll happen.
That's a great point and a good explanation. So Russia is, at least it appears, feeling the full impact of sanctions from around the world now. Is it possible that we're not seeing just how much this is hurting them? Because I've heard reports that they may run out of money in a certain amount of time, anywhere from 7 to 10 days, depending on how this plays out. Are you hearing that as well?
Yeah, they've already noticed the change in their tactics in Ukraine because they were spending too much money a day, and they've diverted using cheaper missiles and more conventional ground troops and that sort of thing that is less expensive than the bombing and the missiles. So the word is, that they're running out of money rather quickly, and the oligarchs aren't really happy about it either. They're getting their villas seized and they're going after their yachts next. So we'll see. Yeah.
In fact, I know at least a couple of them have spoken out against the invasion. And one of them is selling his team in the Premier League, in the soccer, in the Chelsea, I believe it is, right? So what are the effects based on the fall of the ruble that we're seeing now play out in real time?
The effects will be on it's the everyday person that's going to be hurt the most, right? There's going to be a run on banks. They're going to feel removal from the SWIFT banking system. That's going to impact everyday Russians pretty heavily. The government obviously will have money and currency in reserve. And they will have a lot. They already have several, tens of billions of dollars in crypto already. Mm-hmm. So they might be trying to move that around and use that to supplement the impact that they're feeling, which is pretty severe, apparently.
Yeah, it sounds like it, and growing as well. The sanctions continue to expand, as we hear. Peter Phillip, corporate IT security consultant. Thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.